You can't even see me breathe. 'Cause all eyes need to be on you.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Katie back with another video. Today we're gonna have a little tech talk and I'm gonna show you guys my favorite beginning items and like tools for content creation. But if you're somebody who is new to content creation, or maybe you're just thinking about dipping a toe in, getting your feet wet, but you don't know where to start, this is definitely the video for you. Most of the products I'm going to talk about are things that I have and things that I have tried out. And I'm pretty much trying to keep it cost effective because when you are just starting, you don't have a lot of money to run out and go buy the newest camera, buy the newest lighting setup, and do all these little things for something that you don't even know if you're truly gonna like. Because let's be honest, content creation is trial and error for a lot of people. A lot of people start and then they just say, this just isn't for me. Before I jump into the video, make sure you are subscribed and that those post notifications are on so you can be notified every time your girl posts a video. Now, let me preface this whole video first by saying, do not be ashamed. Like, I remember when I first started out, when I was like 13 and on YouTube, everybody had this same camera. Everybody had all these lights, all this different stuff. And baby, my daddy was not paying for all of that. He didn't even want to buy me the really, really expensive type of camera because I was so young. And again, this could have just been something that was like a phase for me. So I remember feeling like really embarrassed that I had to film on like this super duper old camera. The quality wasn't good. Now these days, most of our phones have amazing cameras. So y'all don't even have to worry about that. But like, don't feel discouraged or ashamed that you may not have all these different lights. You may have to film with natural light. You may have to use your phone to film. And that is really going to be my first point of everything. Use what you have. Like, do not, I'm telling y'all, do not spend a bunch of money and go out and buy this, and that for something that you don't even know if you're going to be consistent with it, for one. You don't even know if you're going to like it, for two. You know, you kind of just want to try with what you have so you can make sure this is what you really want to do. Then you can start building up your kit and upgrading all your stuff. So if we're going to talk on the subject of using what you have versus going to buy something, natural light. That's all I need to say. Natural light, I feel like it's taken for granted a lot of time. If you have a house that like faces the sun, or you have a lot of windows and you get this beautiful natural light into your house, please try to film during the daytime. Yes, this lighting setup is cool, it's nice, but nothing beats natural light, in my opinion. When I watch somebody's video and they're like filming directly in front of a window and it's just really bright, warm lighting, it makes me feel like, I don't know, the vibe is just nice. It just sets the tone for the entire video. Unfortunately, my room that I film in, and also our like apartment, is not faced towards the sun. We are actually going the opposite direction, so we don't get a lot of natural light, which is why I do have this lighting setup that I'm going to touch on a little bit later in the video. But also on the subject of using what you have in the beginning, use that phone. 90% of y'all watching this video right now have an iPhone. I only have an iPhone 13, which I think is what, like 2 or 3 phones ago. But my camera quality is still A1. I film a majority of my TikToks and Instagram reels on my phone. Sometimes I will use my camera and just rotate it. But the iPhone, most iPhones get really, 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 really good video quality, especially if you have the newest version. Now, when it comes to iPhone video settings, I usually try to film in either HD or 4K. 9 times out of 10, it's in 4K. And then I always make sure that I have my phone in 60 frames per second. It'll be like in that top right corner. Once you go to video, you can change it to 4K. Then you can change it to like 15, 30, and 60. And the frames per second basically just represents how smooth your video is going to be. So if you want a really clean, smooth cut video, especially once you get into like slow motion and slowing down video clips, you want to make sure you're shooting in 60 frames per second, so that way when you slow everything down, it's not like a choppy video. It's really smooth throughout. And depending on the phone that you have and the features on that phone, you can definitely just go on YouTube and search iPhone video quality or iPhone video settings for the best quality. Now, let's say maybe you don't want to film on your phone, or maybe you've been using your phone to film for a while and you just want to upgrade. Me personally, I film and am currently currently filming on the Canon M50. I've had this camera for a couple years now, and honestly, to me, I really like it. The base of the camera is really small compared to other DSLR cameras. The lens is actually really compact. It's not like a really big bulky camera to be carrying around and filming on, so that's why I like it. Something else that I love about this camera is that it is able to have an interchangeable lens. So you use the same camera body, but you can take off the lens and put on a different lens if you want a different type of shot or angle, anything like that. The camera is also really good for pictures as well, so I use it for pictures and I will use it for videos. Now when it comes to YouTube cameras, I'm not gonna lie, they're very expensive. They are very fucking expensive, y'all, and that's why I be telling people, like, use your phone, use what you have. If you already have a camera that's decent quality, use that, but you don't have to run out and go get the latest and greatest camera and break the bank for something that you know you're beginning with. Give it some time. And really, when it comes to these cameras in the stores, you're not gonna get a decent quality camera for less than $400, and that's me being generous. A really popular camera a lot of vloggers use is the Sony ZV-1, and I think that one's in the, like, the $400 range. A lot of the Canon EOS Rebel cameras are in the $400 to $500 range. Those are the cameras that used to be real popular back on YouTube. All in all, I would say do your research to make sure it's the brand that you want. The camera has all of the features and different specs that you like. My camera specifically has a viewfinder that pops out, so I am actually looking at myself right now, and it is touchscreen, which you may or may not like. But before you drop that money, that hard-earned money, you spend your coin on that camera, just make sure that it is everything you want in a camera. And actually, you might be able to get a steal on like Facebook Market or eBay or any of these reseller sites. Just make sure you're being safe when you're buying online. So now that we talked about cameras, I'm gonna go into lighting. Now, like I said, if you don't have all of these special lights, do not worry. If you have natural light and you can make that natural light do what it do, just go with that. But if you do live in a darker space or you just need a little supplemental light, I would definitely say look into Amazon. I think every light that I've ever had for my YouTube filming setup came from Amazon. What you guys are looking at for me right now is me sitting at my vanity. My vanity mirror has a light, so I'm gonna turn it off really quick just so you can see what it looks like without it. So I just turned off my vanity light, but I have 3 other lights in my face right now. So I have my light for my vanity. Boom, turn that on. Now next to me, I have 2 like studio box lights, not the big ones. I think this is called a studio. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. It's just called a video light. I don't know. It says video light on here. On Amazon, it says studio light. But this is what it looks like. This one is not on a tripod. The other one behind me is. This one's only not on a tripod because I freaking broke it. So this light right here comes in a 2-pack. Like I said, it's this one and this one. They are from the brand Ralino. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I will have everything linked down below. It comes with the lights, it comes with 2 chargers, 1 for each, and then the tripod stands. I really love these lights. When you turn them on, well, this is the warmth. So you can control the warmth as I'm showing y'all right here. So this is like a really white, clean light, and then you go all the way up to that like kind of orangish light, as you can see, like on my shirt. And then you can also control how bright or how dim you want the light to be. Now me, I'm more of a bright white light kind of girl. A lot of girls look good with that warm tone light, but I personally don't think it looks good on me. Sometimes I feel like it like washes me out. I'm not a big fan of it. But obviously they can, you got range when it comes to these lights because you can change it however you want. Now, in addition to those 2 lights and my vanity mirror light, I also have a little tiny like phone light. And as y'all can see, this is me without the phone light, which it looks nice, but I personally feel like once I clip this back onto my camera, it just gives a nice little extra bit. And this light I like to keep on a warm setting because this one is directly like in the front of my face. And I feel like this combined with the other lights being on the white setting just looks really good. And that little phone light thing, the one with the clip, I got off of TikTok Shop. You can get those from Amazon, you get them from TikTok Shop. You can even even get them from like Walmart and Target. I've seen them there as well. So everything doesn't have to come from Amazon. Amazon is just easy because it comes straight to your door. You don't got to leave the house, and they actually have really good deals and prices on Amazon as well if you're not trying to break the bank. I no longer use a ring light, which I always did, but once mine broke, once like my third one broke, I was kind of over it. I kept snapping the little bendy part and it just kept breaking off the tripod every single time. So that is why I went with these, and then clearly I'm just heavy-handed because I broke this one too. But the brand Neewer off of Amazon is super duper popular for ring lights. That's like what they're known for. Most people off of YouTube get their studio lights and filming lights from the brand Neewer off of Amazon. So definitely check them out as well if you're in the market for a ring light. They used to be a little bit cheaper. Now I think their cheapest ring light, probably like a 16-inch, is like $100. But it comes with a little carrying case. It comes with the different ring light covers to make it like soft light or warm light. It's a decent price, and it is a very good piece of material, but like I said, it may be on a little bit of the pricier side for some people. So we've covered cameras and lights. Now I'm gonna get a little bit into tripods. The tripod that I have is from the brand ONN On. I believe I got it from Walmart. It's a really good tripod. It's very sturdy. I believe it's like 5 feet, not even maybe 5, probably like 4 feet tall, because it doesn't get as tall as me, and I'm 5'7". So I think maybe it's like 4 feet tall. I mean, I really like it. When it comes to a tripod, it's kind of basic. It's not that many different specs that you could have unless you're looking for one that'll do like an aerial view or something like that. But once you start off, you just looking for a basic, easy, and probably a cheap tripod. So I would definitely recommend going to Walmart. You can maybe even go to Best Buy, but Best Buy is probably going to be a little bit pricier, or again, sticking to Amazon. And when it comes to tripods for your phone, if you're filming on your phone, I highly recommend this one right here. It's from the brand Sensin or Sensin. I'm not sure. I got this from Amazon as well. This is a really sturdy tripod, and I like that it is kind of compact. This can fit in most of my bigger purses if I am traveling to go film content, like when I do food reviews and stuff like that. I always bring this with me. It is really sturdy, really durable, and I like that you can put your phone in here and you can turn it either like vertical. Let me put my phone in here. You can put your phone in and you can either record sitting up, or you can turn it and, you know, record like this. You can even use this like as a selfie stick. You can hold it while you record if you're vlogging, or you can set it up. All you have to do is pull this part out, and then you'll pop open, once you get to it, the bottom. And this is actually a decent height as well. You'll pop open the bottom, and like I said, it's really sturdy. It's 3 little legs. You sit it up and it works perfectly. And this tripod actually also came with a little Bluetooth remote, but I'm not gonna lie, I misplaced it. I honestly never used it because I never needed to just like record myself from far away. But it does come with a little Bluetooth remote, which can be helpful for a lot of people if you do plan on filming content alone and you don't have anybody to help you. One of the last things I want to talk about that you may or may not need, it all kind of depends upon your camera and on the mic that you have built into that, but it is an external mic. It's important to have really good video quality when you are making your content, because nobody wants to sit and listen to somebody's voice that sounds like it's muffled or like is, you know, something wrong with it. Now, like I said, depending upon your camera or if you're using your phone, iPhones actually have really decent microphones, so I don't think you should have to worry about that if you're using your phone. But certain cameras, the microphones are horrible. Like my first camera, the microphone was terrible, and that is why I got this Rode mic. I no longer use it because I broke the thing and it doesn't sit on my camera anymore. But my camera's microphone is actually not bad at all. That's what you guys are hearing right now because I don't have a mic plugged into it. If I wanted to make it better, yeah, I could use this, but I don't really need it. And this again is from the brand Rode, R-O-D-E. Really popular brand for external mics. I've seen countless people use these. This little puff thing is actually not the mic. The microphone is actually underneath it right here. This is the microphone. This is just like a windshield. So if you went outside and the wind was blowing, it wouldn't blow like directly into the microphone. One other thing that is going to be really important if you do end up purchasing a camera, you are going to want to get a camera charger, which it should come with. But if you're buying from somebody who maybe lost theirs or any kind of weird reason, you always want to have more than one, because I do have more than one camera charger. This is the one that came with my camera, and this is one that I got off Amazon. It has 2 spaces, and I also bought some extra batteries. You can always get extra batteries off of Amazon as well. So we're getting down to the last items. I have 2 things left that I would like to share with you guys. So when it comes to like editing and all of that, I use a MacBook. MacBooks personally, MacBooks and iPhones, I feel like all Apple products have like shitty storage. Like you download a couple things and it starts telling you don't have no storage. Now you gotta purchase some. It's just really annoying. So to save that from happening to my MacBook, I did purchase an external hard drive. This is called a Passport. Yeah, I think this is like 1 terabyte of storage. So once I like finish editing my video, I always export everything onto here so it's not sitting on my computer and taking up space. I think I got this from the Apple store, but again, you can go on Amazon and search external hard drive. I'm sure you'll find one. And the last item that's crucial for me when it comes to content creation is having this. This is, I don't even know what the word is for it. It's just the little piece that connects into my computer, and I put my memory card from my camera in here. This is how I get the footage from my camera memory card onto my computer so I can edit the videos. Now, if you're going to be editing on an iPad or anything like that, they do have the ones where it is like an iPhone, like a charger type of connection. This goes into a MacBook. This is not the same as like an iPhone charger. So like this right here is my phone charger. This goes into a MacBook. So you see how there's 2 different openings. They also have one of these that will come with this piece. So you can plug it into a phone or into an iPad so you can edit. And if you were curious to know what I use to edit, I do use CapCut. I used to use iMovie, but iMovie started lagging really badly for me no matter what I did. So I threw that out the window and I got with CapCut. I also have heard that Adobe Rush and Premiere Pro, that's what I used to use, are really good editing softwares. That is pretty much all I have for you guys for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all learned a little something, maybe found a new gadget or 2 that you're gonna go pick up so you can start your content creation journey. Like I said, don't feel discouraged. If everything in this video seems like too much that you can't go out and blow a check and buy all of this stuff, get a new thing every couple of weeks. Shop around. Ask people who have maybe done this before and they want to donate some of their old gadgets to you. Like, y'all never know. But all in all, don't forget that when people watch your channel, they're going to be watching for you. They're going to be watching for your personality. They're not going to care if you don't have all of these things that I just showed. Just show up consistently and authentically, be yourself, and the followers will come. Until next time, that is it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.